The Quest for a New Story by Sentry Price. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who was trying to write an original story for a local contest that he was hoping to win. But no matter what, he just couldn't think of a story that hadn't been done already. So he decided to ask the one person he thought might be able to help, his dad. "Dad," he said, "I'm trying to write a story for a contest this weekend, but I just can't think of anything that hasn't been done already." His dad thought for a minute.
That is quite the dilemma, son. But I have an idea. Why don't you go down to the library, check out a bunch of books, and after you've read them all, try and write something that hasn't been done, something that you didn't read."
"I like that idea," his son said, and so the boy quickly ran down to the library. He was surprised to see just how many books were lining the walls. Everywhere he looked, there were shelves. "How am I supposed to come up with an original idea? There's so many books." So he got to work, checking out story after story, reading book after book, only to find that everything he thought of there was a book for. A story about a girl whose grandma gets replaced by a wolf. A story about a princess who has trouble sleeping because of something poking her mattress. "Oh, please, there's gotta be something," he groaned, face down in a pile of open books. "There's gotta be something no one's written." "Oh, that's it," he thought. "I'll write a story about someone who doesn't know what to write about. And it'll be a quest across the lands to come up with the perfect story. That's it." And so he got to work and immediately began scribbling down his ideas. A brave knight who had to write a story to entertain the king but had no original ideas. So he went across the land, slaying dragons, defeating beasts, conquering lands, saving princesses to come up with stories of his own. Eventually, the boy was done. Clutching the book tightly to his chest, he was so excited. "Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be great. I'm sure everyone's going to love this story." First, he took it home and read it to his father, who agreed with him.
"Oh, son, this is brilliant. I never would have thought of this."
"Thanks, Dad." So he took it to the contest that weekend, stood up in front of everybody, and read them the story. Everything about the knight slaying dragons, conquering lands, saving princesses, and how he used his own experiences to write a great story. And what do you know? He ended up winning first prize, a story he wrote about someone who didn't know what to write, a story about his own experiences. "What's next for you?" asked the audience. The boy laughed for a second as he looked at the book in his hands, and he thought out loud, "You know, I wonder if there's a movie that hasn't been made yet." And so, with the book in his hand, he set off on his next adventure to make a film.